Oh, I'm Sako Lansine. I'm from Ivory Coast. I've been living in Japan for 12 years now. I think it's Drogba, DJ Drogba, and Kolo Toure. Toure. Two players. Drogba, as you know, is his last, World Cup. So this guy, his mindset is like, this is my last World Cup. I gotta do, I gotta put everything I have, I gotta demonstrate that, I've been the best player in Ivory Coast ever. So Drogba is gonna be the man to watch in this World Cup. All right, I think that first of all, Japan and Ivory Coast will probably pass the group league. So that the two countries, in the Group C, we're gonna go to the, we're gonna be qualified. Will be Japan and Ivory Coast. So particularly, I think that Ivory Coast would go to the quarterfinals. That's I have no doubt about it. In view of the quality of these players we have, the experience and everything, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna reach the quarterfinal. And Japan too, probably the quarterfinal, yeah, as well. Oh, it's the first match, in the Group C, Japan, Ivory Coast. That's gonna be, a very tight, game, and Japan, they are very talented players. You have Honda, with, he can, shoot from very far, and you have, a lot of good players in Japan team, and also Ivory Coast team. We have got talented players too. That's for most of them, that's gonna be the last World Cup. I'm talking about DJ Drogba. I'm talking about Yaya Toure. Those guys, they're about 35 years old, 34, 35 years old. So that's obviously the last World Cup. So they are. They want to win. That's the mindset. They say, oh, this is my last World Cup. I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna win. I'm there to win. And on the other side, you have, the Japanese team who is going like, no, this time, we have to prove that we have a strong team. We have to prove that Japan is a strong, leader in Asia, in terms of football. So Japan is also going to play, very well. They're going to be very resistant, So I think that, this is going to be the most interesting match of this World Cup, Japan against Ivory Coast. Right, so I think that obviously, from my point of view, Brazil, will win the World Cup. Brazil, they have a good team, and they are playing home, at home. So obviously, they have all the, they have a lot of chances, to win this tournament. On the other hand, I think that, Spain also can, be an outsider. Spain also has a very good chance to win this World Cup as well. The Spanish national team has, a lot of good players, and also they are very united team, very talented, and they have been winning, the last World Cup, and they have been, having a great record. So in view of that, I think that, Spain is also a good candidate for this World Cup.
I'm Marios Matioudakis, Head of Economic and Commercial Affairs of the Embassy of Greece in Japan. I think Kostas Mitroglou, a very famous attacker. Nobody can say for sure currently, but I think both teams will proceed at the next round. Of course, Greece against Japan and Germany against Portugal. I think Brazil as a host country will be the winner of the World Cup, and as a dark horse I see Colombia.
Okay, my name is Mustafa. I'm Algerian. I moved to Japan 2 years ago to start a new job, so it's a complete new experience for me, quite a cultural shock, I would say, but I'm liking it very much. It's a very welcoming country. very nice people. I'm discovering so many interesting things in Japan, so I'm very, very pleased to be here. Okay, so I have to admit I'm not very, very familiar with all the players on the team, but definitely one to be watched is the player who qualified Algeria for the World Cup. So the captain, definitely Bougara, is the one I will be watching during the games. So for the first part, I think I can guess. For the second part, it will be a little bit more difficult. So the Algerian team is an outsider, I guess, in the World Cup. They qualified really short. So if they can make it outside of their group, I think that would be already an achievement. So yeah, I think they will maybe reach first stage, it would be good. Now for Japan, again, it's not probably one of the strongest teams in the World Cup. So if they can also make it beyond the first stage, it would be already a big thing. So yeah, I'm not setting the bar very high. Sorry. Okay, so this would be completely imaginary, of course. If I have to figure a game I would really love to see, maybe a replay of Brazil against France. So since I would like to see France and Brazil playing again, maybe I would like to see them playing again in final. So I would say the winner would be Brazil this time. And for a dark horse, well, let's bet on a very strong team, although I'm not sure of their recent performances, but let's say Germany.